Gaming's right way is now live. Streaming Madden NFL 26, Gaming's right way playing as Jaxson Dart 2025 Giants season.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guy's currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guy's stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 102 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Giants had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is picked up, taking it right down Broadway. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a safe touchdown. And maybe that's the perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys. But in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially a rookie. The things you got away with in college probably won't work so well in the NFL.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
It's a gain of 11.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scatterby. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
first down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Giants first down. A gain of 14. And the Giants first down.
And once again, it's Scatterby. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Dart. And he rifles one incomplete. You look at this Saints defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. First down, here's Scalaboo. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Dart. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Oh, it's time to give real credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air, Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scalaboo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Giants, first down. A gain of 12. First down.
To throw, Dart. Completed to Hyatt. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. When you look at the Saints defense, they've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line.
Giants, first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, Dart. Got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation in a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say...
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. An inside run with Scatteroo. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. 48 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
To throw now, Dart. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing his Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 33. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Giants, first down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
And the Giants, first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, New York.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Scatteroo will take it in for the Giants' touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Demario Davis there on the stop. Now 2nd and 9.
At the 4-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Complete. It's Jaxson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the handoff, this is Scatterby. Now this will be a Giants first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
11 more yards.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Dart going to look to throw here. He connects with Hyatt, finding room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Giants first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing, Dart. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone. And now this offense gets ready to take over the football, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
And this one's incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football. He's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Scatterby. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
taken down.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. And this will be a Giants first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Looking to throw, Dart. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. A give, it's Scatteroo. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Second down and 3. Play fake, and here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
A gain of 9 yards. And
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of
first down,
yards.
Giants on a pickup of 14.
Giants first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here's Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Dart. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Dart. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing is Dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go. Here's Dart. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They'll start with a run by Tracy. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tracy, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Tracy. A gain of 6. And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
That one taken in by Neighbors. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9. They'll hand it to Tracy. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 16. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. The carry here for the big tight end. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Bellinger. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
On to give, it's Tracy. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll go again with Tracy. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now it's Tracy. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On the run is Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. New York. So now Now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Here's 3rd and 9.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The New Orleans offense set to take over. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now back to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Here's Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
8 yards to go.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Gano's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But he did mention 4 touchdowns.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. On a gain of 40 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And they'll get about 2 there to the 36.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
On third down, they go with Singletary. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
To the air, Dart. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he's taken down here by the Saints. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. To throw, Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9. To throw now, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's CD, an important one here. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Throwing his Dart. That is intercepted. Picked up by Pete Warner. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The disaster there, I mean, you saw it come. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
To kick off for New York.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. And able to get this across the 20, but not much. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 40 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for the running back to run.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Net score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring. Here's they work on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
From the gun, here's Dart. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Trying to find Greg Dulcich there.
And it's second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Dart going to look to throw here. That's taken in by Dulcich.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, New York.
Throwing, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the Saints' 40-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Play action, now Dart. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's Dart.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 19. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
A gain of 12.
At this point now, a field goal would win it. They are in range. We'll see how they approach things on 1st down.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down.
And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
To throw is Dart.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jalen Hyatt.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring that 4th down here.
And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their 2nd timeout here. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Giants win the football game.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL.